Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV as we are playing with England. Alright, so last episode we found ourselves at war in a war that we really didn't care much about being in, and that is the war against the Austrians here because our ally Burgundy attacked Liege over here. So they're trying to expand their realm into the Holy Roman Empire, and that never goes well. So it always results in having to fight the Emperor. So that's a war we don't really care about. So what we're going to end up doing, there's a lot of so's, my bad. That's so like 5 times. So what we're going to end up doing is declaring war on Scotland. Since we need to be in war anyways, might as well do it. One advantage of being in the war, of course, is we can raise war taxes. So that's going to make our army a little bit cheaper, save us a bit of money, since we're currently just, or we should just be, drilling. Though we're not going to drill these guys. That wouldn't make any sense to drill them. In fact, it doesn't really make any sense to drill these guys either, because we're going to have to fight the Brittany. So let's bring our troops over here. Let me just take a look though before we do if they get any kind of river penalties. It doesn't look like there's any river penalties here for attacking. No terrain penalties, so it'll be an easy battle. Not that it matters anyway. It's only 4,000 men, and I don't know where the Scottish army is, or if they even have an army. You have seen them advancing into Ireland though. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get the month passed. Oh, we had a naval battle. Oh, that's not good. Who was it with? It was the Hungarians. I didn't even know we were at war with the Hungarians. They must have attacked our... Yeah, I think they attacked our light ships. Oh, and Edward the First is malevolent. So if we get any subjects, they're going to be not going to like us as much. Let's go ahead and... Do we really need to unmothball them? It just doesn't feel like we need to. I know that we're fighting some ships. There's a little bit of fleet here. Oh, Aragon is in the war. I didn't realize they were in the conflict. A lot of countries have been called into this conflict. The Hungarians have, of course. Aragon brought in Naples because I believe they're still under them. Yeah, still in a personal union with them. So the war has expanded more than I expected. I wonder if we can bring in our ally. No, because we didn't. Our allies have not been useful to us at all because all of the wars are started by Burgundy. So. Yeah, this has just been a pain in the ass. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to unmothball the fleet. It's a shame, but yeah, we're gonna have to. We might need it to stop an invasion. Let's go ahead and tick this down. Oh yes, that's right. We're gonna be going to war with Scotland here in a minute. So we need to wait. We should have army maintenance all the way up. We need to wait till we get our morale just a little bit higher, just in case. And then plus we're building up this army, that's right. So let's go and get all these troops moving over here. And it's fine if we have to wait a little bit. And once they all get there, there we go. Let's merge these here. Looks like another country has joined the war against us. This little country, but still. It's going to start stacking up all these little countries. Because they have a lot more men than they did historically. Because Paradox wanted like playing as a little country to be funner, so they added like base values for your force limit and manpower, much higher base values anyway than what you had before, and so that results in, I don't think there was a base value actually for the force limit. I'm not sure though. Back in early EU4 days. And so now little countries have much larger armies than they ever would have historically, and they're all roaming around with like between 6,000 to 12,000 men. It's ridiculous. So having lots of little countries in is actually quite beneficial to you and can result in you being able to overwhelm your enemies. Let's go ahead and declare war on Scotland. I thought I had a reason to attack Scotland. Did we lose it? Looks like we did. All right, so that's a shame. That means that we are going to have to build up the spy network enough where we can get a claim on them. Why was I thinking that we had? Oh, they have a conquest CB on us. Oh, I'm an idiot. Damn it. All right, so no war with Scotland, guys. All right, well, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and drill while we wait then. Might as well make use of our forces here. The fact that we're having to finance them in this war. It does, as I said, it does cost a little bit more money drilling them, but I feel like it's worth it. Plus, we could end up seeing some revolts here on the continent, and more countries join the conflict. Oh, Burgundy, what did you do? Why did you go into the Holy Roman Empire? Oh, and Jeremy Rodney died. Oh no, damn. All right, so we need a new leader essentially. We're going to hire him from here because I don't know what army we're going to give to him to. That's just going to depend on his skills. And we do need to name him, so I'm going to do that real quick. All right, Thomas Rainsborough. This was the name suggested by one of the patrons. And yeah, he's not, obviously, this is not relevant for the time period. Rainsborough was in the new model army, so obviously quite a distance away. But when you suggest names, any patrons out there, it doesn't matter if they don't fit the time period. Who cares? It's just a name, just a name that you like, whether it's a real person or just any name. So any other patrons out there, this is the only name that I have provided right now. So we will need new names. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring Thomas into it. And it looks like Thomas is not too shabby. He's not as good at sieging down provinces as Jonathan is. So what we might want to do is put... Yeah, we'll put him over here. I suppose that's for the best. I don't know. Because this guy's... Jonathan's pretty shoddy in battle. But I'm not too worried about the Scottish. I think we'll be able to handle it. So let's go and get him drilling again. Because you can't drill without a leader. Which is the reason why we had to get Snap on to hiring him. Looks like Burgundy is losing. So we're going to have to help. Damn it. Alright, so let's stop drilling. Let's get our troops moving over to the edges of our lands here, and then we're going to go help out because they're having troubles because all these goddamn countries that have joined the conflict, a lot of countries, and you know what, we might also help them take over the provinces here. I think we have our we do not have our sieger here, so we would want to change that up if we wanted to siege down that province. But we'll go ahead and get over here. It looks like they have brought their troops, but as you can see, look at this, 30-something thousand men. That's a large number of men. So let's go ahead and help. Hoping that my morale will be high enough by the time we get there. And we are currently losing. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I did raise war taxes and we're still broke. All right, well, that's a shame. I think we're spending too much on rooting out corruption. Let's go and take that down a bit so that we can actually be in the positive. And I'm pretty sure we're not, we're not working on garrisoning those forts. Technically, we don't need to garrison all these forts here. We should probably do that one. We don't need to do this one because this fort will protect it. Overall, we don't really have a good layout of forts right now. In fact, I think we may change this up. This, you know what? We might just destroy that one. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's because if you look at this, this one protects both of the two of the three provinces that this one protects, so it's not necessary. Plus, it protects more provinces here. So yeah, there's no reason to have that one just for this one province. So let's go and get rid of this, so we don't have to pay for it at all. Forts become incredibly expensive, so yeah, you definitely want to get rid of any ones that you're not using or not efficiently placed. So that should save us a bit of money, maybe. I don't know. It looks like we're actually. Oh, okay. It just hasn't ticked over. All right, so we're gonna move over to here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get involved in that battle. Looks like they lost. Yeah, they did lose. So we're going to have to help. It's Aragon and the Hungarians being involved. This is really bad. They have pulled us into a massive conflict that our side has very little chance of winning. Yeah, we don't have much of a chance, and we can't pull our allies in because we're not the co-belligerent in this conflict. So yeah, this is actually a really bad situation right now. I think the Burgundians are going to lose a lot. I guess I don't want to let them to lose all their provinces, but I'm not going to send my army to its death either. I mean, look at how many men are here. We're talking about, yeah, massive number of men. 40,000 just right there, more over here. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for us to make any attacks as long as this many men are here. Maybe we can catch them off guard, like smaller numbers. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do it. So like maybe attack over there. Let's come over to this fort here. Could attack right here, but then they'll come and support. We got to get far enough away from that army where maybe we can get the win before they're able to get out of there. Like right here, perhaps. I don't know. I think this will result in the entire army coming over here, though. But maybe we can still win. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. It looks like we did not get there in time. Damn it. Yeah, they got out of there. They must have moved their location they're moving to. Oh, and the Austrian army is here. All right, well, they're already locked into going there. Are they here right now? It looks like okay, they're going that way, so they're not here. Okay, so this where the attacker gets a -1 penalty because of the woods. And then I believe crossing here would also result in the river penalty. You see here, yes, it would. So if we get there after them, which it looks like we would, we'd get some really nasty penalties. So it's not good going there. Not if we're gonna have to fight the entire army. So let's just go over here instead. We could also just work on sieging down the province and then letting, well, I mean, we wouldn't get the train bonuses, but yeah, it's just too many men right now. Maybe if we go, yeah, it's a damn shame. I guess we'll just work on sieging because this is what the objective is, right? Yeah, let's just work on that. If they attack us, they attack us. There's really nothing to be done about it. If I could catch small armies, I would, but so far it looks like most of them are pulling out, and it's just the troops here, which I don't want to fight. So yeah, we'll just siege down the objective. Once we get that, we'll get the Ticking War score, and maybe Burgundy will be able to get control. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to make peace and get control of that province. So we can now get our national ideals. Awesome. So that's going to get our first ideal group, which lets us make a choice there. And plus we're going to get production efficiency. It's unfortunate that it's so inefficient right now because of our lack of the Renaissance, which we are just nowhere close to getting. Good God, man. Yeah, this is going to take forever. I haven't played as England since they've added the institutions, and England's so freaking far away that they're really slow to get all the institutions that develop in, Italy and Germany. I didn't really think about that. All right, well, that's interesting. I guess if we were able to get if we got our development built up faster here in London, then I think it would make a difference. But we haven't. So what was I doing? Oh yes, technology, ideal group, and then we will select our ideal group. So typically it is best to go for a diplomatic ideal group first because that's the power that's most plentiful and the least useful, honestly. So that is often what you want to do. God, I'm really... See, the problem though is our first diplomatic ideal group will be is going to be exploration. And I don't really want to do exploration. I'm thinking we'll do exploration like later. I kind of want to wrap up Scotland and France because early exploration is actually expensive. It's very expensive overall. It's not really all that beneficial until you've developed it a bit, and we're getting sieged down all throughout this region. That sucks. And I really feel like having a military idea group would be incredibly beneficial. And you know what? I think we're on par with military technology right now for 8 years. So what I think we're gonna go ahead and do. Yeah, I think we're going to go and get a military ideal group, guys. I know a lot of people would probably be opposed to this, but I want it for help with the wars against France and possibly Burgundy, and obviously we're fighting Aragon and Austria as well, so I think this would be beneficial, guys. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to grab up a military ideal group. So I'm torn between getting defensive, which has some fantastic bonuses. I always like defensive over offensive. I know some people disagree with me on that. I like the defensive. I like the less attrition. I like the attrition for enemies. Manpower is obviously great. Of course, fort maintenance, great too, and defense. And yeah, there's just some great bonuses here. I love it. And then the other one is quality. I like that quality has the ship bonuses now. Since we are very much a naval-focused country, having the ship bonuses would be nice too. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. Let's go with quality this time. We'll have other ideal groups, although I hate that you only have 8. I made a mod for just a little small mod that's actually really popular. It's called the 10th ideal. I still keep it updated, actually, and it allows you to have 10 ideal groups. I think that's a better amount, honestly. Plus, there's other issues that get added if you add more than 10 ideal groups, which is why I chose that number. So it's a bummer. I always use that mod, so this is my mod, so it's a bummer not having it now. But I wanted this to be a full vanilla experience, no mods or anything like that. That was one of the mods I definitely would have used normally. But I thought for this first one, I figured it'd be a good idea to present a full vanilla experience, what you'd experience if you were playing a vanilla game. So we don't have that. That means we can only pick 8 ideal groups, which is not a lot. So many choices that we'll have to make. So it looks like they are occupying our provinces down here. All right, that's a shame, but nothing to be done about it at the moment. Where are we at on getting? All right, we're 18.33. I want this army to do something, so we'll probably go and attack Scotland immediately. I don't care if we're in 2 wars. It's fine. We'll be able to wrap up Scotland. I need something for myself because this army is not going to be beneficial. In fact, this war is not going to be beneficial. This war will probably be quite negative, actually. I think things are going to go bad for us. I think that I'm just hoping it's the Burgundians that lose territory and not us, because it looks like they're occupying my stuff. So I'd be really irritated if the Burgundians give up our land. I'd be pissed. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Maybe this would be a case where a separate peace would be a good situation for us if we can get some victories and get a separate peace. I mean, they really just need to defeat them. So, yeah, if we take this fort here, I mean, that ticks the war score in our favor. I don't know, guys. It just feels like... I hate when I'm not in control of the war. When we're subject to the AI doing stupid shit, which, you know, all Paradox games and really any strategy game in general, they like to do stupid shit. So what we're going to do here, we can actually force them to break an alliance. Well, no, they said no. They said, no, we know what you want to do here. But we're still at peace with France. They have the peace treaty. I'm hoping that they'll honor that. I don't know if that applies for... we could be getting ourselves in a pickle here. But I'm going to bring everybody into the conflict. So let's go ahead and get... First things first, we need to go ahead and get the claim on them. And, it should probably just be, yeah, the capital. There we go. Excellent, and we'll continue to build up our spy network there. And let's go ahead and declare war. Oh, I do need this, never mind, wait a minute. We need to get our morale back up first. So in about a month or so, we'll declare war. Besides, it's the winter months anyways. It makes sense to wait a little bit. And... a lot of armies over here. A lot of armies. We are in a very vulnerable position, but we're about to get control of the main province here, and that's gonna be helpful. God, I just don't. I almost want to make a separate peace, guys. I'm at that point where I'm thinking like, let's take this province and let's make peace. So we can invest in diplomatic technology. We'll go ahead and do that. Not that any of these are beneficial to us at the moment, but we want to keep our technology as high as possible. And it is really expensive for us too, and it's just getting more expensive because of that institution's tech penalty. So it's actually wise for us to get it sooner because, yeah, it's just we're not gonna get that institution anytime soon. Honestly, I don't think. All right, so I think we're good enough. You know, it's fine. Let's go and declare war. We're going to try and take their capital, and it does look like they'll honor it. I don't know if they actually will or not. What sucks though is that I can't help over here. And it looks like none of our allies are willing to get involved either. Okay, so they would come in for just for our favors. So yeah, let's bring Spain in and bring Castile in. And if France comes in, I think Castile will stomp all over them, honestly. It's just a bummer that Portugal won't get involved. I wonder why. Huh. Trust, is it we don't have no trust with them? Maybe if let's just take a look at our situation here with our friends. Maybe we want to tick up trust. We have the favors. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We could also do this, and that would make them more likely to honor the call. But we don't have enough power to do it with both. Okay, how about the Burgundians? How's that looking in that situation? We have a lot of favors with them. Let's increase their trust some. And that might not be enough to get them to get involved in the war, I don't think. And then let's just take a look here. Let's go ahead and increase the trust with Castile, not that we need to. And then I'm wondering if that'll be enough to get them to come into the conflict. We'll see. We'll see, guys, if that'll bring them in. So let's try again to attack. Declare war. And it was enough to get Portugal to come into the conflict. Awesome. So we're going to want to bring both of them in. That's going to cost 10 trust, but that's fine. And I almost want to call them as a co-belligerent. Who would they bring in if we did? I thought you could hover over this and it tells you who they bring in. Maybe not. Maybe we have to look at it. Oh, they don't have any allies. So maybe it does tell you and they just don't have any allies. We're going to go ahead and bring them in as a co-belligerent then because I'm thinking we'll probably take their provinces. Why not? Of course, we'd have to get our army back over there. We got to end this war here. You could say that it'd be smart to get the war ended here first, but bringing Portugal and Castilian, I think, is going to be very impactful. So let's go and bring them in as co-belligerent, and there we go. I think we're ready to go. What that does essentially allows them to bring their allies in, and it makes it, if you don't call them in, then their provinces are more expensive in a peace treaty for you to take, because the war's not against them, so to speak. So there we go. Let's go to war. All right, so we're gonna go and attack the Scottish in their capital, and I don't know if we'll need our fleet at all. I'm not really seeing any enemy ships or anything. Okay, so we can see that France did join the conflict. Okay, so France is over here, a lot of enemy here. Like I said, you could say that it wasn't smart because we're already at war with all these other countries, but I kind of feel like we'll be able to get peace with these guys if we just had diplomats send, which we don't yet. But once we take the capital here of, because I think they're the ones in control. Yeah, they're the ones in control of the making peace. Oh, and that figures. We're gonna get poor uniforms, and our men are all feeling ashamed because they're not impressive in their uniforms. That's great. All right. So we are at war with France as well, but France is really weak. Okay. Battle of Lothian. Looks like we did defeat the Scottish army there. We're going to work on getting control of that fort. Remember, we do have Jonathan here, who has a 3 siege. Pretty damn good. And then the Portuguese and Castilians will be coming to our aid soon to help us against France. And yeah, we can't call them into the war against the Austrians, unfortunately. We did get the siege done. Excellent. That's big. And I think we'll just protect it for a little while. I'm going to see if I can't get a separate peace, guys. The Burgundians, they keep pulling me in these goddamn conflicts, and, you know, screw them. They will not make peace. Damn it. That sucks. I could always offer tribute, though. It doesn't look like there's anything they give 2 shits about. No, not really. Yeah, there's nothing they care for. Except for war reparations. If we gave them war reparations, we could gain peace. Okay, something to consider. I'm not going to do it yet. Let's see if we can't make them a little bit more willing to make peace. It does look like it's not going in our favor, though, so... if we get control of that province, I wonder if that would make them more likely. We could also see them attacking us here, but they have to... Somebody has to make... They'll all come in and fight. Our enemies will all come and fight us here. But in order for them to do that, somebody's got to make the first move. And all these armies are too small to attack first. So that's really what's happening here. But yeah, we are very much losing this conflict. And I kind of just want to get out of it, honestly. I don't care about it. I didn't want to get pulled in it in the first place. And that is a loud-ass fucking motorcycle going through here, guys. We can now go ahead and get our first quality ideal. This is going to get us infantry combat ability. Hell yeah. I'm going to grab that up. That's going to be helpful. Make our infantry a little bit better because of the fact that we're mainly using infantry. That's going to be helpful. But goddamn, man. Yeah, we're just losing this conflict. Shit. Scottish are building up an army. It looks like they didn't have a fucking army. Wow. I'm a bit surprised with that. All right, so we're still waiting. Oh, yes. We could be... helping ourselves out a lot here if we brought our fleet over there, because yeah, it's harder to siege down a province if they're getting supplies pumped in through their port. So yeah, we're losing provinces here, but the Castilians are coming to help, and I think that's going to make all the difference. The Portuguese are coming as well. They have their ships over here too, and I think they're going to turn that conflict over there around for us, even though we have our army currently sidetracked. Can they? No, they cannot get anything. I keep forgetting that it's 50 to getting those done. All right, so we're just kind of chilling out here with the army right now. If I attack them there, I'll have to fight all the armies around here, plus any armies that are with any kind of vicinity to assist, like that Austrian army right there. So overall, attacking anybody would not be a good idea right now. And we have gotten the siege done over here. Excellent. Do they have any other fortifications, I wonder? I don't see any. It looks like the Portuguese are helping us in Ireland. Awesome. So I guess we're just going to start taking provinces over. That's fine. Fine and dandy. God, it just sucks. I don't want to have to make a separate peace, guys. Oh, they would do it now. They would do it without me having to give them anything. Huh. I think we're going to do it and say, screw the Burgundians. I know that this is going to piss them off. We're going to lose trust with them. But I feel like it's worth it to get out of this conflict that's clearly not going in our favor. The Burgundians are going to lose it. And what I'm most worried about here, guys, is that the Burgundians are going to give our land up, because why wouldn't they? So let's get the fuck out of the war, guys. I don't want to be involved in this. I didn't want to be involved in the first place. I almost want to actually give them something. I almost want to give them me breaking a treaty with the Burgundians. Can I not do that? No, just end rivalry. Oh, yeah. I almost want to do this so that we won't be allied with the Burgundians anymore. I don't really want to be their ally anymore. It feels like it has not been all that beneficial to us. I guess it helped it with France, but right at this point, I feel like they are more trouble than they're worth. So you know what? They're going to lose this conflict. They're going to lose land. They'll be less powerful. Let's do it, guys. I know this will lose prestige, but it's the best way to do it. Well, we could just break the treaty with them, I suppose, to break the alliance with them. I guess we'll do it that way so we don't lose the prestige. Let me check, excuse me, how much we lose from this. Oh, they won't accept it any damn way. All right, it's irrelevant. All right, so let's just give it a white piece then. That'll piss them off. And we lost 2,200 men. They've lost a ton of men in this army, or in this war. Not against us, of course. We didn't do shit. So they now have control of that back, which is really going to hurt the Burgundian war effort. Let's just take a look at how they feel about us. I think it impacts opinion, too. Let me just take a look here. I thought there was an opinion thingy for leaving, for making a separate peace. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they removed that once they added the trust mechanic. So we still have really fantastic trust with them. I mean, we could go ahead and tick this up some if we wanted to. Let's get the hell out of here. Go help out over here, though. It doesn't look like they need our assistance. What I'd love to do is to go in and attack, try and get Paris under our control as well, though. That would probably... Maybe we should just take these provinces here, actually. Yeah, maybe we can reconnect our lands here. I don't know. We'll see, guys. Let's get our guys out of there, obviously. And we'll see what we can do. Doesn't look like there's a French army anywhere, so... Yeah, it's largely irrelevant right now. Looks like the Dutch are asking for military access. Sure. So is Burgundy, since... Are they no longer our ally? Yeah, they're currently still allied with us. I'm really considering dissolving the alliance, though, because it's just not all that beneficial for us. Who are they currently, like, who are they allied with? They're not allied with anybody. They currently are rivals, but many of the same of the rivals we have. Though it looks like Castile has actually made them a rival. So it would make sense, because I'm sure this is hurting our opinion with them a little bit, because we're allied. Yeah, we're allied to their rival. So let's end it, guys. I don't need this alliance with them anymore. Goodbye. And that'll open it up once I think we actually have a... Yeah, we do have a royal marriage with them. So we'll have to wait until one of our monarchs die before we'll get that slot open up. But that's okay. That is A-okay. So let's go ahead and continue attacking over here, grabbing Scottish provinces up. I would love to perhaps make them a vassal or something. I don't know. It's a possibility. So the Castilians are already conquering Brittany for us. What I want to do is let's grab up these three provinces here with this army. And France is in a pickle, guys. Look at this. They have, those French nobles have conquered, like, they're having major issues with their French nobles. And it's pretty bad for them. Norway, they must have just become our enemy. They declared us a rival, apparently, because they did embargo us. We're just taking a look. Currently, our only enemies are Denmark. Why did Norway? That's weird. Why is Norway embargoing us? Yeah, I guess they decided to pay for it. Yeah, because they're embargoing us despite not being a rival. Yeah, it's just Denmark and France that are currently our rivals, or our enemies, which means they declared us a rival. So we've occupied this province here. Let's go and grab this one up now, although it looks like the Castilians might be doing it. I don't know. Or they're moving over here. So doing pretty good over here. We're at 30% war score. We're going to try and get up to 100 more than likely so we can take as much as possible. And we got 5 years until, or not 5 years, 4 years until the peace treaty with France expires. England, It's occupied. Where's that? Right here. All right, so I guess we'll take this one. Somebody's already doing Paris Force right now. We'll go ahead and do this one. Is this a fort? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it's a fort. Oh, it is a fort. It's a fully maintained fort. All right, well, whatever. We'll go and attack him anyway. We'll attack that fort. We need to get it sieged down eventually, right? Though it would have made sense to actually get the other guy over here, because he's much better at sieging. Would have been a hell of a lot quicker anyways. Yeah, the Burgundians are sucking ass over there. Things not going well for them. And we just abandoned them. That's great. All right, let's go ahead and take this province here. And another country embracing the Renaissance when we cannot. I don't think we have a single province that has the Renaissance in it. Nope, not one. Good God, man. It's just that penalty right now is really terrible on our technology. It's quite bad indeed. So it's just a shame that we're so far away from Italy. I don't know how I feel about the new technology and institution system, honestly. And in some ways I like it better, in other ways I don't. There's obvious issues, and it looks like we're going to have a rebellion here. But this is a great time to have a rebellion. Did I ever... We never raised war taxes. What the fuck is wrong with me? I could have been making a lot more money. But yeah, it's a great time to have a rebellion when you're at war because your allies will fight the rebels for you. So maybe we'll just let them fight those rebels. They'll probably pop up. Oh, where would they pop up? Probably in Anjou. Yeah. So we'll let them pop up. I'm hoping that they do, actually, so we can get that dealt with while we're in conflict. We are doing pretty good on getting this siege done. As you can see, a lot of provinces going to us. We're currently at 34% war score here. It's ticking up as well. I need to remember to grab these provinces. And we're getting all of Scotland conquered. Oh, it looks like Scotland has built an army. Well, hello there. Yeah, Scotland now has an army. Huh. Curious. I did not expect that. All right, so we're probably going to want to go get that army dealt with. Let's come on over here. And we're gonna have to fight that army. Oh, okay, it's not all theirs. It's which country? Oh, they have 5,000 men, and that's Thomond. I don't know, probably mispronouncing that. We're going to go across the path here. I don't know. Yeah, this was woods. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if they attacked us here, then we'd get some nice bonuses. And is there a river in between these provinces? There is. So they would get a river penalty if they attack us. So we're going to take these provinces. It looks like they're leaving. Maybe we'll get them to split up or something and get scared. So we did get protected commerce. Well, hello. Light ship combat ability and trade steering. That'll be helpful. Let's go and grab up their other province. We're currently at 65% here, doing pretty good. We're going to have a lot of options for what we want to do in the peace treaty. We can take Brittany's land, we can take France's land, and then, of course, we can take Scottish lands. So I don't even know what all we're going to do. And we just got 3% army professionalism, too. Awesome. That'd be helpful. So I'm probably going to... Yeah, we're going to have to end the episode here in a few minutes. So what we'll be able to do... And... Oh, they're trying to get out of here. When do they get out of there? 23rd of October. I don't think we'll be able to beat them. No. Is there a river penalty between... No, there's not. So we'll just get the terrain penalty. We do outnumber the Scottish army, though, so I think it's worth it. Yes. Because I don't think we could attack them there. Alright, so we'll attack them here. And they're attempting to leave. They're not going to get out of there. And that is going to result in their defeat. They are going to have some help here, but it'll be irrelevant because we've already won by that point. And we defeated them so quickly... We completely destroyed their army. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go and attack these guys now. And I will just march over to their lands and take that as well. Of course, the Scottish can build more over here. Let's just march on over. I don't know what they're going to do, but... Let's see if we can't catch their army first. So they can't cause havoc over here. Try and catch their army, destroy it. And then we'll come over here and take their province. This is going to be an incredibly profitable war for us, which is nice. And we can now enact a government reform. This is one for bureaucracy, which I think is going to be the last thing we do here. Our army is still sieging that. That's taking forever. France has 2 provinces that are unoccupied, and they'll both be flipped over very soon. The rest are under either our allies' control or our control, or... Actually, I don't think our allies have any. So they're either under our control or under... the French nobles. So France is in a shitty position. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the government reform, and then we're going to end the episode. So our choices are centralized bureaucracy, which is a negative 0.05 monthly autonomy change, or decentralized bureaucracy, which allows more mass promoted cultures. Yeah, I think it's clear we should go with central. We should centralize here. And that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hope that you enjoyed it. It looks like we're about to be battling them there. We'll take their province over, and what I want to hear from you guys is, what should we do in this treaty? We're going to have so many options available to us. We can take Scottish lands. We can vassalize Scotland. I'm sure, I would not be shocked if we could vassalize Scotland. Let's just take a look here. We can definitely turn Brittany into... Oh, nope. We can't vassalize Scotland. They're too expensive. All right, well, we could take their provinces, so that's an option. We can take Scottish provinces. We can take Brittany's provinces, and we can take French provinces. So all of those are viable options. And then, of course, we have these guys over here that we could like puppet to make our first kind of inroads. Oh, sorry, using Hearts of Iron terms here. I meant vassalize. We can vassalize them, and that would kind of make our first kind of movement into Ireland. As you can see, there's only two outside of us and Scotland. There's now only two Irish powers. They have consolidated here. There's two of them here, and this is Tyrconnell and Kildare. I know, guys. I'm like Irish and shit, and I can't fucking pronounce these terms. It's terrible. My grandfather would kill me. He's actually from Ireland, if you didn't know. My grandfather came here when he was a young man. He's from a little village right here on the coast, actually. And that's... he came over here when he's 17 or something like that. But yeah, we can go ahead and vassalize them, and that would help out, keep them from falling into the hands of one of these other two Irish powers. And then, like I said, taking French provinces is always helpful, and of course, we want control of all France. So I'd love to know your guys' opinion. Post it down in the comments below. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching.